that it's a fake helix, so we should tell it to go fuck itself. But whatever. I don't believe we've eaten any weird fruit that Gohan ate in Dead Zone movie or whatever. For some reason my patterns of speech started sounding like a friend.
The Crucible. That's what she was looking for. Vega, did you get the location?
Yes. It is located in an uncharted region of the Titan's realm, but we'll need to rupture another Argent accumulator to create the portal. The only accumulator in this sector is in specimen CD 587.
You're going to have to remove it. Once you've extracted the accumulator, it will become unstable. The ruptured casing should cause a rift strong enough to send you back to their world. We can determine your point of entry using the tether system I uploaded to your suit. Retrieving the Crucible is critical. Without it, we have no way of shutting down the well and closing the Hell Portal here on Mars.
Obviously, our work is cut out for us. First things first, though, have to deal with this. Now, I do believe we don't actually have to worry about that dialogue any further, like if we die here, because I remember dying here once and just being thrown straight into the skirmish. The force of that rock, it blew him off of that pillar and into the railing. That was beautiful. That wasn't quite the weapon I was looking for. And in hindsight, neither was that. Okay. Big guy's coming in. Still have 100, so I still have the... Oh, no. There goes the infinite. Nope, screw you. Mancubus. I know I have to deal with cacodemons here soon. Nope, just gonna fuck your shit up because I don't want to have to deal with that. Nope. Ow. Oh, damn it, he was staggered as well. That was annoying. And most of the drops that imp dropped on me just sort of clipped through the wall, and so I could never actually collect them. Unless I was able to draw them in anyway, which, I don't know, they probably couldn't. Now, can we actually fuck that guy up sometime this millennium? There we go. Nope. Nope. So stupid. Okay. Once we're done here, I'll get back onto that conversation I was having earlier. Because I don't think I mentioned that much about my interest in Doom mods. Just sort of created I guess established where I got my interest from the mods from, but I can talk about that now since I don't have to worry too much about enemies for a little bit. So my first Doom mods, I discovered GZ Doom, Z Doom, I eventually discovered Skull Tag and all that sort of fun stuff. Damn it. Damn it. No! Hang on. Let me go into my super shotgun. Get that going. Come on. Ow. Sorry about that. I can't quite remember what my first Doom mod was. For God's sake. Okay, it's just a sacrifice. Thankfully there's no dialogue here. So I can talk right off the top of this. But this is annoying the shit out of me. And the classic map's coming up as well. I have to talk a little bit about that. I don't really have to, but... because it'll speak for itself. It's one of the more well-known Doom levels. Alright, you've stabbed him enough times. Can this thing, like, bugger off sometime this millennium? Don't you dare stab him again. Oh, you're gonna stab him again, are ya? Oh, thank Christ. That was annoying. Again, I have to apologize for all this stupidity because I keep forgetting that the game kind of likes to do this to you for whatever reason. Okay, so let's just talk very, very quickly about the classic map. They just kind of shoehorn it in here, I feel, because it's just sort of there, and then if you jump down here, there's the entrance. As you can quite clearly tell, this is the entrance area to the Tower of Babel. This is all you have access to in this map, by the way, because it's just sort of there. I also quite like this. I don't know what's causing that, just probably because that thing's a section of the wall is close enough that it like clips through the menu or whatever. I don't know how that works. It's very what the fuck-ish, but we'll just sort of deal with that. Yeah, I can't remember what my first Doom mod was, but back when I started getting into the Doom mods, I know there was Eons of Death. I think I messed around with a Doom 3, like, TC or something like that. There was GoldenEye, I think. Oh yeah, there was also Doomsday Engine, which I took a bit of a while trying to work out. I eventually did when I got my laptop. Eventually I did discover some of the more noteworthy ones, like all the Ghoul stuff, Ghoul's Forest, Ghouls vs. Humans. I played a fair amount of that. I sucked at it, but I still sort of enjoyed it, even though I raged out very fucking hard whenever I was the first one dead. I'm nearly dead. And I think just around the corner here is a pinky. So let me go ahead and quickly jump onto the plasma rifle. Oh shit. I missed. Wait, I hit. Load up. Hit. Whatever. They'll work. Thank you. Yeah, when I can't switch between weapons very well, I kind of end up in that sort of shitty situation. But yeah, I got into Ghouls vs. Humans, played a fair amount of that, All Out War, Railguns Advance, which was quite literally just called Modern Warfare 2 weapons in Doom, which, I mean, I still maintain that I hate Call of Duty as a franchise with an absolute passion, but as a mod itself, it wasn't actually too bad. I played that a fair amount, because it was probably just the weapons that
Lazarus Wave at full charge, ready for activation.
This hell wave will redirect the course of mankind. On this day, we make our contribution to their cause. Our salvation lies with them.
I pulled you from that tomb in the Calendar Sanctum for this reason. I knew she was weak. Our work doesn't come without risks, and I released you from your prison to help mitigate those risks. I knew that in the event of a catastrophe, you'd be the only thing that could stop them.
I'm getting really annoyed at all this exposition and interrupting me, because once again, I've found myself having to split my discussion thing between two segments, which is very annoying, but whatever. Once I regained my train of thought, which I believe was something along the lines of Railguns Advanced, I eventually found Zombie Horde. That was kind of awesome, except for this one point where a bunch of us were in this vent trying to get away from the zombies, and some guy was being an asshole and blocking us from exiting the vent. And then, would you believe it, because he was the same color as me, they all put me on the asshole there and trying to block everybody, and so I actually got an IP ban. A very unjustified IP ban, but an IP ban nonetheless. It pissed me off quite a lot because I was quite clearly innocent, and they just sort of decided, oh, Red Star, okay, he's the one that did it. It was very, very bullshit, needless to say. Also, thank you for not attacking me while I was collecting that thing. Can't quite trigger that yet because of the enemies around the place. I'm literally just going to sit here and wait, and then do that, because I so want the double shot stuff. I wish I could do it for this upcoming fight, but I I wish I could have it for this upcoming fight even, but unfortunately that's not going to happen. I'll live with it though. Anyways, this is the final rune trial of the game. And this is probably one of the most useful runes in the game, but I never really get much use out of it because I don't really care that much, in all honesty. So, when they say health levels are critical, we're on 1 health, and so we have to use the Gauss Cannon and kill everything in this area. And so we have the siege mode weapon thingamabob. And so the likelihood is that we will probably find ourselves having to try this a number of times. Because, yeah, literally just that one hit was enough to kill me. That was a poor effort because I was an idiot and ran straight into what is a very, very low damaging attack. But the problem is I have 1 health, so I can't even allow even that to actually hit me. So alright. Oh, hello. Oh, fuck you. Blew you to pieces, damn it. Okay, well, I got rid of you, at least. No. Come on, from long distance. Got him. And with that, the circle is complete. We now have all 12 runes in the game. There is a achievement for upgrading them all, but I won't be getting that in this playthrough because that would require me to actually use some of these runes that I don't actually want to use. I don't think I'll be changing my runes too much in the game. Just because I really want to focus on getting a whole bunch of armor, because I have plenty of health, but minor spoilers ahead, the maximum amount that you will ever hold in terms of armor is 150 once you've maxed out the capacity with Argent cells. So I believe we have all of that. That I actually really kind of wanted to do, but I forgot about that. That is just a random game. I think it's on some kind of computer. I might splice it in somewhere if I decide to go back and find it. I'm not going to fuss too much over it. It's... To be fair, it is kind of an Easter egg. I should be showing it off. But whatever. I'm not going to fuss too much over it, so... Anyways, we want to go over here. This is the last skirmish before we proceed onward to the final area of the level. Thankfully, we have a quad damage that we can grab pretty much at any time. And you can grab it right from the start here because there are a lot of enemies here that you have to deal with. Oh, crap baskets. Okay. Let's go and get this then. Let's switch over to the super shotgun. Let's get our asses back down here. Always nice to get a double trouble in there every now and then. The fact that he was stunned pissed me off there. Trying to keep a close eye on any possessed soldiers in the area, or these fellas. And as soon as one of them is stunned, or staggered, I'm going to try to get that variety, this is the Spice of Death bonus, or challenge, or whatever. So... Anyways, while I'm here, I might just continue on and just sort of bring some kind of closure to the discussion that's been kind of haphazardly spread across the entirety of this level, at least from the end of the first rune trial. Oh my god, they're everywhere. Screw this, BFG! I really wanted to save the BFG blasts, and you will find out why soon. But I guess I could deal with having one. Using one here. Oh, fuck. Jesus. No, we're going to have to use another one because I didn't want to deal with the pinky. And immediately deal with fucking... Immediately have 2 fucking Mancubi thrown right up in my face. Oh, that is bullshit. Oh no. Give me the health, give me the health, give me the health, give me the health. There are all these health pickups. And every time I pick up a shitloaf of them, I get hit and I lose it all. You're getting glory killed. Because just fuck you to hell.
Lockdown disengaged.
That was terrible. That was very terrible. We had a... Actually... Grabbing it because, yeah, health pickups. Those perks. Which reminds me, actually. I've got a shitload of these. I'll grab one of these. And then one of these. Sort the weapon mods, why not? Okay, and then use our points to... Okay, well we've got that. Wait, what? I thought I picked... Oh, wait, no. I got the charge burst. My bad. Grab that. Grab that. So we can get Master Challenge on that. Recharge is much faster. I will have that. And lastly, I will have... that. And I guess that. Whatever. Using up as many of these as I can. Not that I'll really get as much use out of all of them. But they're there. So we'll just deal with it. Now, I believe we want to go... I think it's down here. Yeah, here it is.
You'll need to rip out the Argent accumulator powering the Cyber Demon. Destabilizing the core will cause a rift that will send you back to hell. Once the Crucible is in your possession, we will pull you out.
So, once again, Samuel Hayden not being very, secretive with what's like lurking behind this door. He just kind of plumb tells us what we're expecting to face in there, which is kind of annoying because it would be nice just to wonder what the hell this thing is and then open this and then find out exactly what the hell it is. Now, I've got 2 BFG blasts. That should do, because I think this arena has 1 more, so I will have my capacity there at least. Wait, what? Why is there no mod for this? That was weird. Okay. I don't... if anybody's ever had that anomaly happen before, then let me know. Okay, I think we're about good. That, ladies and gentlemen, is your 2-legged twat monkey for this game. Now, right at the start of the game, I don't believe I mentioned this at all. You can actually, like normally by default, you would actually have a health bar for these guys, because this is actually the first boss of the game. I elected to have those switched off because I'm honestly not really a fan of the boss bars things. If they're mandatory, then I'll deal with it. But if I had a choice of whether or not to have these, then the choice would be to just not bother with it and just fight it all out and just sort of worry about, you know, if he's close to being dead or not, instead of actually having an idea of how much health he's got. So I'm going to be doing that. Okay, so I'm out of ammo on that. And I should probably explain his weapon, his arsenal here, because on top of the obligatory rockets that he has, he's got 3 other weapons. He's got that rain of missiles. He's got that, which is actually a bit more difficult to dodge than you might think. Also, glory kill. That's it, by the way, so I guess I should explain. The other thing that he had was that weird thing with his other arm, which sent a wave of energy towards us. That's a bit of an arsehole to dodge, but it's not... like, it's easy to jump. It's just that, as you may have correctly guessed, considering how easy it was, there is indeed going to be a second phase to this fight. Now, this is where his, yeah, that. Once, like, obviously, once you've worked the pattern out, it's not that big of a deal. If you don't, then you're probably going to get your shit punched in. He's also got that. And I think that's all he's got. Oh yeah, he's got that, which kind of just blocks your pathway here. When he does this, you're really hoping for him to do that, because if you know the pattern, like I said before, that is the easiest thing to dodge in all of history. It is absolute piece of cake. Yeah, I'm just going to hit you with a BFG blast, because there's another one right here, and I'm just going to hit you with another one. Grab. Well, he's actually not done that much damage to me, in all honesty. I've been kind of fucking his shit. Yeah. Yeah, this is the alternative. As long as you just make sure you go back and forth, it shouldn't be that difficult to dodge those blasts. So you just want to keep throwing shit at him. That's literally all you want to do here. Ow. Yeah, usually when you hit him with the BFG blast, it does stun him. Now, I'm actually kind of wondering... Oh, okay. Finished him off. This guy has actually caused me grief before. You don't have to worry about that. I believe this is the first playthrough in which I've actually killed him on my first try without dying at all. This was the easiest fight that I've done against the Cyber Demon. So, I believe he was an absolute asshole in my Nightmare playthrough. So, that's one of the reasons I didn't want to do a Nightmare run to begin with. Because that... not very good. Anyways, that's about it. We're back in Hell, and so we're going to be messing around in Hell for the next 2 levels before we take one more stop back at Mars. Yes, I'm spoiling shit, but whatever. I think I can fit this into 2 segments, which means for Friday's segment, we can do some more of the fun stuff in the classic levels. I believe I found every classic map in the levels so far. I don't know how many of them I will get done in Friday's segment, but I guess we'll just have to see what happens. I believe this is the first level where I failed to do more than 1 challenge. I've only got the 1 challenge here. I missed the other 2, but I got full combat, which was a thing we missed in the previous level, so we're happy to have that. So the next level we'll be playing is the Titan's Realm. You may have seen it in one of the gameplay demo things. I think it was just before the game came out. You'll probably recognize it when we get into that. That'll be starting whenever. So yeah, see you for that.